I'm Blakey Kay, and today we're going to make a latex pinup skirt. Let's do this. So I love making things you can't just buy off the rack. I love Disney bounding. I love just making awesome outfits. When I was perusing Joann's, I saw this awesome fabric. It's called Liquid Latex, and it spoke to me saying, make me a bombshell skirt. And I said, absolutely, let's do it. So let's make some awesomeness. So we're gonna start out here by making our pattern. I'm using shipping paper. You can use Christmas paper. Sometimes that's even better because it's gridded. Marking our waist, hip, and thigh measurements. You're gonna get that thigh in there so you can get it tight to your curve, so you can get a nice angle on your booty. We're gonna make this next section nice and curved here. You could do straight lines, but I ain't straight and neither are you. So let's make it curve. And then we're gonna get sharp objects out and we are going to cut it out. So this is the front panel of your skirt and we're gonna make it on the fold. So you're just doing half of our front panel here. Next, you're gonna mark out the back portion of your skirt. We're gonna do a rectangle, and of course, I don't have a ruler long enough, so I'm gonna butt two up to each other. You could cut this at an angle on your hem to make it higher or lower towards your calves. Now we're breaking out the fabric. So we're gonna lay out our pieces, see where it fits the best. There's our back panel. This is our front panel. And of course, Miss Joann, she seemed to have cut this a little off. Thankfully, this is a long pencil skirt, so we're just going to cut some off of the hem. It's all right. Let's show some leg. You're beautiful. And if we cut some off the front, of course, we're gonna have to cut a bit off of the back so it matches up. Let's do that. And now that our pattern pieces are adjusted, we'll pin them in place. And cut out. And this is our center panel. This fabric is sticky as molasses, so go slow. Now let's do our back panels. We're gonna cut two mirrored images, so we're gonna do it folded in half. Let's pin down our piece. If you wanted to have it higher in your calves, you're gonna do it angled up in the center. If you wanted it lower, you can angle it down in the center. So now that we have our pieces cut out, let's start on the waistband. Oh, hey, look, I found a nice long ruler. We're gonna do two long rectangles here, so we don't really need a pattern for that. And then we're gonna do a shorter one for the center panel. Center panel is gonna match up with our center front panel. So now that we have all of our pieces cut out, let's sew them together. So we're starting on the waistband. I'm using a serger here to sew my waistband together. You're welcome to use a regular sewing machine on an elastic stitch or zigzag stitch, but we're sewing our short piece and our long piece to make one big continuous circle for our waistband that we will fold in half. Put that piece to the side. So next you're gonna take your front panel and you're gonna align the side seam of one of your back panels on both corners. And you're going to match up your centers and put another pin. Take it to the sewing machine. Start that bead up. Don't be afraid to adjust as you go. This stuff is super, super sticky. You want it to come out right. So adjust as you go. Oh no, Joann's at it again. So that's on the hem. We'll fix that later. So next we're gonna sew on the second panel and do basically the same thing on the other side. Just like the other side, go with it, pull it, move it, twerk it, do what you gotta do with it. Just make sure it's flat and everything's lined up and you'll be great. All right, now our center panel is sewn in. We're gonna do the back and the back seam, easy peasy. One long straight edge. Don't even need pins. And like, pins are the worst, let's be real here. Now we're putting our waistband on. So we're gonna fold our waistband in half and we're gonna do wrong sides together and we're gonna stitch it down by itself because the stuff is so sticky you don't want it to move around when you're attempting to attach it to the bottom portion of your skirt. That would be no bueno. And we're gonna pin all around this in equal portions. And all around the skirt in equal portions. Then we're going to take them and match the pins up. So you're gonna match up the center section of your waistband to the center section of your skirt. So everything is aligned on there equally and you don't have like a lot of stretch in the back and none in the front or vice versa. So now take it to the sewing machine or serger and put it right onto your skirt. It's together and we have to deal with this part. Yeah, we're just gonna serge over it. Hey, nothing ever happened. What crazy cut? I don't know. I don't even know Joann. Who is that? So now that we've serged the hem, we're gonna fold it and top stitch it down. I like to use an elastic stitch for this. You can use a zigzag, or if you are fortunate enough to have a cover stitch machine, go ahead and use that bad boy. I just like to use an elastic stitch. It holds up extremely well, and this stuff is so stretchy that you want that stretch. And we're done! We have a sexy pinup style liquid latex skirt. Can't tell that Joann messed up my edge. This amazing skirt, it fits like a glove, it's baby pink, it's pinup-tastic. Not a real word, but I made it a word, and I'm gonna look banging in this baby pink bombshell pencil skirt. You can wear this bad boy anywhere. Wear this on a date if you want, wear it with a fam, or at a festival, you're gonna look amazing. So if you had fun watching this awesome episode today where we made a liquid latex skirt, and if you want to see more of this or suggest some awesomeness, like, comment, subscribe, come find me on Instagram. I'm Blakey_Kay. Let's have another adventure together. Come back and see me.